Thank you for tuning in to the Afternoon Pint. This episode is sponsored by Camilla Najat of Exit Realty, Strategy Up Business Consultants, and ISS Atlantic Security Guard Services. Enjoy the show. Cheers!
Cheers, boys.
And welcome to the Afternoon Pint. I'm Mike Tobin.
I am Matt Conrad.
And who do we have with us today?
Rudi.
Rudy.
From Rudi's Hot Sauce.
Rudy from Rudy's Hot Sauce.
Rudi's Hot Sauce. We get some nice hot sauces here, nice colors.
Evident by the bottles in front of us. Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Exactly.
So where are we at today, Matt?
We're at the 5K Cafe / 3 Mile Outfitters.
Right.
Great spot.
A good time to be showing these guys support right now because, you know, as far as I understand, the trails are closed in Nova Scotia.
Unfortunately.
You can't go in the woods, right? So, I mean, you know, it's a great time to pop by here and have a beverage.
They have sandwiches, they have coffee, they serve beer, as we know. We're drinking some beers.
Yeah.
They also sell Rudi's Hot Sauce.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rudy's Hot Sauce right behind us. A couple other cool things, too, like pepper jellies and stuff.
Yeah, and the store's great, too. They got lots of great shoes and cool, funky, random hiking outdoor stuff.
Yeah. So they got some cool stuff in there. I mean, like if you're into athletic stuff and everything, that's a good spot. It's a really local shop. Yeah. And when they generally have the it's in Bears Lake, so they have the active trails there. And when they're closed down, obviously not seeing the usual traffic. So get out and support them.
You could still buy your shoes for next season.
Yeah.
That's true too.
Shoes, next season,
They don't go bad.
Yeah.
No, that's true. Yeah. So we got Boxing Rock beer. I got Island Folk cider. I'm not generally a guy who goes cider, but you know, you guys were all going Boxing Rock, so I figured.
And you know, Boxing Rock is perfect because they started their company right around the same time I started mine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, down at the farmers market, we were selling next to each other about 10 or 11 years ago.
They were like two engineers or something, right? Like the Boxing Rock guys. I think there was a story.
I don't
or
really
something.
know.
Yeah, there's some sort of story like that. Or was that the Good Robot story?
That's Good Robot.
Go to
I
Robots.
digress. Maybe they were all engineers.
Everyone's they're engineers of beer.
Sure.
They're all engineers of beer.
Good Robot's the best. I remember when they were being all controversial. Like it just kept happening. They'd do something controversial and they'd get in the news and everybody would be talking about Good Robot. It's the way to go. That's smart.
Oh, they had a lot of fun with their marketing in the early days. Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
We started this journey about getting you on here about a year ago because we first met you on our 1-year anniversary extravaganza where we went out to celebrate doing this podcast for 1 year, and we started with you at the Albany Landing
At the farmers market outside in the tent in the summer.
Yeah.
Still there every Saturday.
Still kicking. How many years has Rudy Hot Sauce been around now?
Pushing 12 this October will be 12.
Wow.
Yeah. But my family's been making hot sauce since the 80s. So I was doing this when I was a kid under different brands.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get into the story.
Okay.
So this is what I want to know is like the Rudy Hot Sauce origin story here. So like let's talk about your family before we talk about Rudy's Hot Sauce. So what's the story about your parents?
Yeah, there's a lot more going on before Rudy's Hot Sauce came into the world. So it's all about the Pepper Master, which is my dad. So my dad...
That's an awesome name.
He's a world-renowned, the world's only self-proclaimed Pepper Master, but there's no others. I tried to find another one online. Really? I couldn't find a Pepper Master.
Huh.
So he's the world's only Pepper Master.
Okay.
And he grew up in the Bahamas. And you know how kids have like a little lemonade stand at the end of their driveway and they sell to tourists?
Yeah.
He was crushing peppers and mixing it with lime juice and selling that to tourists.
No way.
At the end of his driveway. And his whole awakening was a cool story. He was walking through the jungle in the Bahamas and he saw something bright in the distance and it was a hot pepper plant, like a wild one. And he kind of approached it and looked at it and he picked one off and like smelled it and took a bite and like everything clarified. Like he could see crisper and like he could hear things better, and a mosquito came by and he could see every detail of this mosquito, and as it came by he like snagged it out of the air with superhuman precision. And it's like the pepper changed his life and he came out of that woods a different person.
So he had like a hallucinogenic pepper.
He did. To him it was just like,
can you still get that pepper?
Calling.
What was it called?
Well, there is a little bit of that though, because I mean we talked about this in the past about how people who have drug addiction problems they get hooked on pepper eating or hot sauces
peppers
and things like that.
Euphoric.
The pepper heads.
Yeah.
And they almost beat their like addiction. But I mean, they kind of replace it, I guess, with the addiction to peppers. But I mean, eating peppers is a lot better than doing anything that would.
Sure.
Right.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
No.
Yeah, if you watch the documentary,
it's on Disney Plus.
It's on Disney Plus. Yeah, and they have Johnny Scoville does this 10-part episode.
Former guest Mike Jack's in it, isn't he?
Mike Jack is on there, former guest.
Okay, he's like the hot sauce champ guy.
Gotta love Mike Jack.
He's pretty cool.
So they have all this, but they actually talk about and a great deal of the pepperhead community are former addicts.
Interesting, huh?
Yeah,
Wow.
and it's helped them
Well, I used to
get
be a
straight.
crackhead, so I'm right in my home. I kid.
Yeah, but yeah, so it does help with their addictions,
So your dad ate
Yeah,
a
so your dad-
hallucinogenic
so your
pepper in the Bahamas.
So he brought that pepper. He picked them all, brought them home to his mom, and his mom cooked them up for him. And he just fell in love with peppers. And his mom was a chef, so she taught him how to work with hot peppers and how to cook with them. And she could tell he was into it. So she really how you find your kids into something, you want to push them down that road, right? So then about 20 years later, well, whatever amount of time later, he came to Acadia to go to university. And that's how he came to Canada, and that's how I was born in Wolfville, home of Acadia. He met my mother. He opened up a restaurant, and I grew up in the basement of a restaurant called the Apple Tree Landing Restaurant in Canning, Nova Scotia, right on Main Street. And it was kind of like a fine dining restaurant in the 80s, kind of a bit before its time and out of place it should have been in Halifax, not Canning. Have you ever been to Canning?
100%.
Okay.
I mean, I love Canning, but I was never in the Canning in the 80s.
Well, Canning is doubled in size now. So
Yeah.
take half of what you're used to seeing, and that's Canning in the 80s. And so it had like surf and turf and caviar and escargot. It was a crazy fine dining restaurant. And he made all his own sauces in there and his own cheesecakes, and he started bottling them and selling them at the cash.
Oh.
And then he was so popular that he ended up closing the restaurant and just making sauces full time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Right. So then he started a company called Constant Creations.
Constant Creations,
Yeah,
which is
and
primarily hot sauce.
A gourmet cuisine, and it was half hot sauces and half dessert sauces because he specialized in making he made chocolate sauce with Kahlua, raspberry sauce with Grand Marnier, triple cherry sec. He made some maple cream coulis that won the best Canadian confectionate product in 1986.
Wow.
He made some funky dessert sauces that were delicious, but then he also made these Szechuan and Thai and really hot sauces. They weren't in that style of bottle. They were more in jars, but they were still hot sauces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay. So that's pretty cool. So he changed that over. Was he staying in the valley while doing that, or did he move closer to the city?
So he actually, when he closed the restaurant down, he moved to Wolfville, which is about 20 minutes away, and that's where I was raised. And we bought a house with a production facility on the back of it.
No way.
Yeah, and he built a production facility in the back of my house, which was wild.
Was there one there previously?
No.
though? Okay.
It was an addition
built
on the
it.
house. There was an
Wow.
addition on the house that looked like about the size of this room we're in.
Okay.
And he built it into a facility, and it would just be like, I'd come home and I could tell what he was cooking that day, and so could the whole neighborhood.
Yeah.
Because the smells would just waft through the neighborhood.
Would people like being next to the smells, or would they complain about
And
it?
I think it depended what he was cooking.
Yeah.
Like the curry would be like, ugh,
Oh, yeah.
that's strong. But the chocolate sauce?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Or just stay close to the mic, my friend. These mics don't pick up when you go too far back.
Cool.
Yeah,
Good
no
to know.
stress. Yeah.
No, that's cool. So I would help in there. That was my first job. I was in there labeling and pouring and lidding and getting $5 an hour in 1992 or whatever.
$5 an hour in 1992
That's
is
good money.
good.
It's pretty gold, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They could fill a gas tank back then. $5,
I'm
was all you needed for a
pretty
gas
sure
tank in
$5
1992.
minimum wage was like $5 an hour in like 2001.
Now,
Yeah.
I had to wait till the
Yeah.
craft show seasons to get paid, though. Oh, yeah, because Dad had all his money came
Smart
in.
on
away.
your dad, Because he gets you that lump sum, and then don't squander it, son.
Well,
and-
all our money would come in like 2 months for the whole year.
Right.
Still kind of like that for me, but
Yeah.
So, yeah, he had staff there. So, yeah, I grew up in that setting, and then we would do shows together. And I would go, for example, Christmas at the Forum. Have you guys been to that?
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Yeah, it's like
Yes.
the biggest show in Atlantic, Canada. I remember he was one of the first vendors there in the 80s, and I'd go up for the day and sell hot sauce when I was 10.
That's cool.
Yeah.
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 I mean, I think that's
Cool experience.
That's a pretty
Yeah.
normal thing, not just like for entrepreneurs, but I think like immigrant entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
I mean, in your experience, it really becomes a family affair.
And it's always food related, like bringing the food from other parts of the world to here. And food is very family oriented, isn't it?
Yeah.
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 You cook it together, you eat it together, you break bread.
Yeah.
100%.
Right.
Yeah.
And- yeah.
Or
that's-
corn chips.
or break corn chips.
yeah.
So I think that's what's kind of cool about that is like, yeah, you guys, your dad get to bring his experience, his culture,
Right.
to this community and obviously pass it on to you kind of thing
Right.
as well. So you're doing it too, continuing on. But it sounds like it actually started with your grandparents, right?
Yeah, it does
Yeah.
go back that far.
Right.
My grandmother, and she's
Yeah.
96 in an old folks home in Vancouver right now.
Oh, is she?
She taught him the way, like
Well,
how
cheers
to make
to
this
her.
stuff. Eh?
Yeah,
Cheers.
Cheers to her mother, who died at 109.
What?
Okay, so I'm telling you, the hot sauce keeps you alive, dude.
So do you think hot sauce has a secret to longevity?
That's a loaded question. Yeah,
let's
for
go
sure.
for it, yeah.
I mean, you go down south. Do they get sick there? I mean,
Not as much. You had this theory, and we talked about it
just
We
before.
were
talking
talking
about that,
before
yeah.
this.
Yeah.
I've been with my wife for 15 years. She's never seen me sick.
Yeah.
And even high school friends of mine, when I talk about this and say like, I don't get sick. I left a company. I was there for 10 years. I never took a sick day.
He does get sick. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like I've been around him while he was sick, like recording this podcast where he's like sniffling and stuff. I think
The only time I've been there was when I had pink eye.
I honest to God think that you just pretend you're not sick. Like you just don't believe it.
someone told me that.
I think it's more of a mental thing than it is. Like I don't think,
Yeah.
but I do somewhat believe you. So I'm
He's calling you out,
50-50
man.
on it.
He's calling me out, but he's wrong.
I'm always honest.
I just have
I'm always
natural-
honest.
No, I know he is always
And
honest.
I'm not going to be. I'm not being mean.
If I'm sniffling, it's just because, have you seen this thing?
Yeah,
Yeah. This nose
so like I've seen you with sinus
mess.
stuff. I've seen you with sick. I think you might be a carrier, right?
Yeah, that's
Like,
right.
So
That's what
and
he
I've said
calls
this
me. A
before.
Carrier. He likes to say
So
He
I
says
think
you don't get sick, but you carry it and spread it to
I
amongst
was
other
listening to this documentary a long time ago on COVID, right?
Yeah.
You know, and how these guys and like how COVID and the people that were studying COVID in this particular, it was a Malcolm Gladwell book I was reading actually, and in this particular study, they were just talking about the spit that came out of our mouths,
Right.
And they were talking about a bunch of aerosol experts, like using aerosol experts
far
to
it
kind of
goes.
diagnose how far it goes,
I saw that. It
and
projects
how
forever.
the friggin' ground zero guy probably got everybody sick and started COVID that it just came from China.
Yeah,
Right?
fair enough.
So I don't know. I was thinking about that and thinking, well, Matt's a talker. You know, he gets up in front of a lot of people. He never knows he's sick.
He's a carrier,
He never
man.
thinks he's sick.
He's spitting it everywhere.
He's a carrier,
Think
definitely.
about, does he sneeze a lot?
Because I think I'm sick
about
all the
sneeze.
time.
even if I did get sick, I don't obviously get sick enough that it wrecks me.
No, but Matt, I
So
think I'm sick like twice a week, bro.
But here's the thing, guys. Like
You are.
Someone told me once, it's not about it's not about not getting sick. It's about getting sick and fighting it off quick.
Yeah.
That's what you want, because you want to get sick so you get the immunity to that sickness, right?
So I do think that the heat does help.
I think it does.
Help fight sickness. I
like-
do think it does.
Yeah.
And
Right?
it makes you happy.
Make your immune system stronger. Makes you feel good.
good for
Makes you feel
digestion.
good.
Good
Yeah.
for digestion.
It makes your food exciting.
Good for mood.
boring food. It makes it taste good.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's fun for challenges, which I'm not really big into.
No?
I've never been a big. These challenges like Mike Jack. Props to Mike Jack, man.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm not into it. I mean, props to him. I got tons of respect for that guy. I've met him. He's awesome.
Do you like the heat though? Like
I
you're
love
not being a
spicy food.
So you like spicy food, but are you Mike Jack level kind of thing where you're like, I'm going to eat a Carolina
No,
Reaper?
man.
Yeah.
No, I won't do it. I eat jalapenos.
Yeah.
I mean, I eat habaneros sometimes, but I'm not like a crazy person.
Oh, so you're like me. I go up to jalapeno.
I feel like I'm more like
Maybe
Matt.
Probably
yeah.
more Matt's
Yeah,
level,
like
yeah.
I go pretty
you go
hot.
hard.
I don't want
I go hot.
I don't want to eat the peppers because like the peppers themselves aren't super enjoyable.
They're not that tasty.
No, but when you get a hot sauce and you get complex flavors that just come with heat, then that's what I think I really like. I like the heat and sweet that we were talking about before. Like your mustard here is not super hot, but it's a fantastic tasting mustard. I haven't tried this pickle yet. And
Pickle's
I'm excited
new.
with this, right? So, but there are a couple things we've talked about where it's like you get a little of that like habanero or even Carolina Reaper or something, and mixed with like pineapple.
Sure.
I'm all over that.
And one thing that I tried to do with my company and that I've kind of followed my father's footsteps in is he's the pepper master, so he's known for working with fresh hot peppers. Like we don't work with powders, we don't work with fermented, we don't bring our peppers in vats pre-soaked in vinegar and salt like a lot of companies do.
Okay.
We get peppers that come in and we stem each pepper.
They're dried.
Wow.
They're
peppers?
not dried. They're fresh pods.
Fresh peppers.
Fresh
Fresh
pepper
peppers.
pods. We work with fresh pepper. That's why Rudi's hot sauce is so popular. Is because we use top quality peppers.
Okay, so you're getting fresh stuff. And
That
it's like-
changes it. And so so what I've tried to do with my sauce is bring out the flavors of these peppers kind of like a wine. You know how there's different varieties of wine. You got the Merlot and the Cabernet, and like they all have a different flavor, right? So I wanted to accentuate each flavor of each pepper and then find some ingredients that would also back that up.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you look at these. I mean, I'm not trying to be an advertisement here, but it's all natural stuff.
Oh yeah,
100%.
We use organic ingredients. Everything's non-GMO. We also buy our peppers from small family farms where they, ethically no spray farms generally. Most of our peppers now are grown in greenhouses without spray, which I think I'm a big organic advocate and no spray, so I really like that.
The small family farm bit, I think that's awesome. I mean, and it's something I thought about going into this episode is like, I don't know a lot about where all the peppers come from and stuff, but like all this tariff and trade talk, small business like you, is that hitting your radar at all, or are you safe in the pepper industry?
I'm pretty safe in this industry. We have our peppers grown in Quebec.
Okay.
I'll finish a bit more of the backstory that'll help tie in the tie with Quebec.
Yeah.
But yeah, we don't get a lot from the States. So it hasn't really affected us too much. Like some lids and stuff like that. There was some we were affected a little bit, but it seems fine. I think, isn't it like 85% of like the goods coming to and from Canada to the States aren't really being affected by the tariffs?
Yeah, it's not as high as you thought. Yeah,
it's more steel than hot sauce.
That CUSMA stuff protected quite a bit. The
steel,
or whatever
steel,
it is.
pulp, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, those are all things that affect us in the end because we have to build things with steel and everything. But it's not like you wouldn't see a huge direct impact kind of thing. So.
Not so much.
Yeah.
No.
Sorry. So the Quebec tie.
Quebec tie.
The Quebec tie. Yeah, gotta love Quebec, right? It's an interesting place, isn't it?
It sure
Absolutely.
is. My wife's from there.
Yeah. My parents were both born in Montreal. I've lived in Montreal. So what happened? My dad. Here's how I like to put it, and this is fun stuff. My dad. People say, why is it made in Quebec? My dad chased his third wife there.
This episode is brought to you by Camilla Najat with Exit Realty Metro.
Camilla Najat is an experienced real estate agent who prides herself in finding the perfect home for her clients. Camilla can help you with a comparative market analysis to help determine the value of your home if you're planning on selling, or help you determine the going rate for the neighborhood you're moving into. She can also work with you at your pace.
You can reach Camilla by calling 902-880-8429 or email camilla@exitmetro.ca.
Also, you can find her on Facebook at Camilla Najat, Exit Realty Metro.
Okay, chased his third wife there.
Yeah, so my dad's been married 3 times.
Okay.
He gave them each 10 years.
Right.
So that's respectful, right?
There you go.
Okay.
And he's been with the pepper mistress now for probably 25 years. So
He was seduced by someone named the Peppermint.
I think he was actually. That's
This
a good
whole
way to
thing
put
sounds
it.
like a movie, from the
seriously.
euphoric start to meeting the third pepper wife in Quebec.
No, I messed it up. He chased
Okay.
his second wife to Quebec. So
sorry,
his
okay.
second wife was from Quebec as well. So he followed her there. Well, she wanted to move home, and he wasn't totally into it, but he went anyway. So
Okay.
he went with her and kind of started digging some roots in Quebec because he was living there. But it all came from a marriage. That's all.
Yeah.
Not a very fun story, but it's kind of funny. And so then he met the pepper mistress, Tina, and they grew the business out in Rigaud, Quebec, which is about 45 minutes outside of Montreal.
Okay.
And it's a small town.
So, like, he met her and she could just, like, grow peppers? Is that the deal?
No, she was more like, she was willing to fuel his flame.
Okay.
And she was willing to like help him fulfill his passions more than his second wife might have. I
Okay.
love you all you wives. Yeah. Hi, moms. Yeah. Wow. I don't want to.
Yeah, of course,
Everybody
yeah.
knows the story in my family, so it's nothing.
No,
but
it's cool.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
but yeah, she really let him pursue his passions, or not let him, but
Enabled him.
supported and enabled him, and
That's awesome.
yeah, it helped him grow. So cool. So now it's made in Quebec. That's where my dad's facility is. He makes sauces for some other companies too. He ships it all to me. So how it started was I went to my dad 12 years ago and I said, hey, I want to rep your products. So my dad's products are called Pepper Master. He's got about 80 different flavors.
Holy smokes.
Will blow your freaking mind. Like he's got little jars, big tall jars.
Where do you buy Pepper Master at?
Quebec.
Quebec only?
Yeah,
Only.
basically.
Does
or
he ship
craft
across,
shows.
like, the country? or
Website. You can buy it
website?
online, but he's not. You're never going to find his stuff in a store very much.
No.
It's more very unique and hard to find. But Pepper Master's popular, and he's a wizard, man. And he's also very famous in the hot sauce industry. Like you go down to the States, to Texas, and they know the Pepper Master. Like, yeah.
Huh.
And so he said, well. I was like, well, I would like to rep your products across Nova Scotia. I'd love to rep your products. And he's like, well, let's make your own brand.
Right.
I'm like, oh, that sounds fun. He's like, do whatever you want, and I'll just put your label on it.
Yeah.
We'll make it. So I made Rudi's hot sauce.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, they brought back that King of the Hill show.
Yeah.
You know, the King of the Hill show.
Bobby?
It
They brought it back. Did it leave?
They just, like left the air for like 20 years or something. They just brought it back. And then Bobby and his dad, Hank, isn't it?
Hank Hill.
So Bobby and Hank Hill, he's an adult now and he's a chef.
I was going to ask, did Bobby grow?
Yeah, he's grown up.
Oh, I didn't
So
know
it's
that.
actually
Like
really
Bart.
fun to watch. But the reason that the tie-in story that I'm saying this is that they have a beer off in the third episode. So Hank makes a beer and his son makes a beer.
Cool.
Because they're like, now competing with each other and who can make the best beer.
Oh,
right. And Hank's all nuance, with his new ideas and his new kind of hipster ways. And Hank is traditional and wants to make like
No, Bobby's
perfect.
nuance. Yeah.
Or sorry, I got it messed
I
up.
know what you mean.
Yeah. But anyways, it just made me think a little bit. So that's what the tie-in question is like, how are you and Dad now with the hot sauce styles and flavors? Are you competing with him in any level to try to make
Not at all.
the
no.
best tasting sauce?
No, not at all. We're a team, and it was a bit of a can't beat 'em, join 'em situation. Like my dad would come visit, and he's extremely passionate about hot sauce and hot peppers, way more than me.
Yeah.
Like way more than me.
Okay.
Extremely passionate. Like you take hot peppers out of his life, he'll probably live another week.
Oh, okay.
Like he needs hot peppers.
Cool.
And he'd come down for a visit, and him and Tina would be talking about the business, the hot peppers, the business. And my wife and I are kind of like rolling our eyes, and like we like talking about, but not to the extent that they do. And it just got to the point where it's like I'm just going to join.
Right.
Let's
Right.
just join.
Joining on the fun.
Yeah.
I love that though.
Yeah.
Actually, it's funny you say that. In Quebec City, that's where my wife is from. There's a store there called Le Monde de Bière, which is Beer of the World, and so they have like it's something like hundreds. It's like 400 to 500 different types of Quebec beer in the store, but they equally have a bunch of specialty hot sauces.
What's
in
up
it.
with that? Why do they always go together?
And
Yeah.
well, I can tell you right now that's like my dream store. It's a store I have to go to every time. It's hot sauces and beer.
Two favorite things.
It's like literally my two favorite things to consume. Yeah.
And they go great together, as we're about to
Yes.
find out.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And then I wanted to say too, it brought my dad and I closer together. Obviously, I mean, we weren't drifting apart, but we kind of were, And then we started.
Was he in another province?
He was in Quebec. I was here.
That helps, right?
helped, yeah, I
the
get it.
drift, yeah.
But still, even. Now we talk on the phone once a week for an hour, and we don't just talk about hot sauce. We get deep into like, our topics, which is like what we like to talk about, like profound kind of, almost spiritual, like life after death and like what's going on behind the scenes and like, like deep stuff. Dad and I go deep, right?
You guys could eat some of those peppers in the jungle.
Yeah, exactly. See what happens.
You want to drop some ghost pepper later?
But we've never been closer now, and it's awesome. It really brought us together. And
That's
it
awesome.
says here on each bottle, a father-son production.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
You know what, man? Now you got me all excited. I want to try some of this stuff out.
So you've never tried it, eh? Have you had it before?
You said something funny. I said,
did.
I never tried your hot sauce. You're like, I never listened to your podcast.
I know. Yeah, we got each other
That's
there,
how
didn't we?
That's how we started this today. This new friendship. We're doing great.
We're honest.
Tobin, try the mustard first.
Try the mustard
Yeah,
first.
don't
See, I'm more.
don't let anything like change your like. The mustard, honestly, is truly awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, and the porcini one you were about to try is very complex. So
Yeah,
start with the mustard.
Saying I'm a simple man? Is that what you guys?
No. I'm telling you, this mustard is like a spicy, almost like Carolina barbecue.
Okay.
I really enjoy it.
So it's a sweet, it's a honey mustard style with no honey. It's molasses in it, cherry peppers. It's basically sweet cherry bomb with fresh ground mustard. We grind the mustard up ourselves. We put a bit of prepared mustard in for texture.
Yeah, it tastes good. There's like zero to little heat on this.
Very
for me.
little heat.
Yeah.
So mild.
Yeah,
It's
really
a-
mild.
it's a
Just
mild
nice,
one.
That's a good mustard for like a pepperoni or something, eh?
Pepperoni, sandwiches. I love it on potatoes.
Oh yeah, potatoes.
I'm known for mild sauces. So even my hottest sauce, I call it gentle. It's hot enough, trust me, but it's not a death sauce. And some of my mild ones have like no heat.
Oh, okay.
And that's why
yeah.
people love them.
No, it's tasty.
That's why people like they get to play hot sauce game without having to burn themselves like that.
Yeah. I mean, that being said, though, like if you're gonna have like a breaded chicken strips and stuff like that, like chicken tenders, that's a perfect thing to have with chicken tenders.
What's like fresh cherry pepper, man?
Cherry
I never
peppers
used-
are interesting.
Yeah, I don't know
they're,
anything about cherry peppers. What are they like?
Oh, we got one right here.
Yeah.
You can see one there.
Yeah, yeah.
Right
okay.
there. So basically, cherry peppers are plump,
Put it to the camera there. Yeah.
if you can see it.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
We'll zoom in.
it'll zoom in.
Yeah.
That'll be
So
huge.
cherry peppers look like cherry tomatoes.
Yeah.
Except they're very thick-walled. So they're very thick-walled peppers. A lot of peppers have thin walls, meaning they don't have a lot of juice in them.
Okay.
like a Thai bird pepper, those long, skinny ones. There's barely any juice in one of those.
Oh, cool.
You try making a hot sauce with one of those, you have no idea how many you need to make hot sauce.
This one's free, right?
Cherry, yeah, go
Being
for
on
it.
the show, awesome. Thanks.
Well, Steve will pay for it for you. but cherry peppers are juicy.
Oh, yeah?
And they put out, so I use them as the base to all my products. They're flavorful, juicy. They're like a heat of a
So,
jalapeno.
cherry peppers in all of them, eh?
Well, not all of them.
I
There's
noticed it
no
was in the
cherry
mustard,
in the
yeah.
green one.
Yeah.
But I use it as a base where and when possible.
What one did you just try, Matt?
Same one you did. I just wanted to try because I've had it many times, but I really like it.
Cool.
Yeah, mustard's great.
I'm curious about the green one.
So this is a new product, Groovy Garlic Pickle.
Okay.
Yeah, I love the 70s. I love like the tubular kind of groovy kind of style.
Yeah.
I like to dress like a hippie sometimes.
Who makes the labels there with the fun graphics on them?
Right there, I design the labels. My friend Claire, she's local. She actually drew those images you see there with a colored pencil.
No way.
Yeah, you look at one of those, it's colored pencil, which is extremely impressive.
Oh, that's really cool.
It is cool.
Yeah.
The
Here, I
pickle,
haven't tried that one
I
before.
cheated on the pickle though.
Dude, that one's really good.
She was busy this summer, and I just developed the pickle sauce. I didn't want to bother her to draw me a pickle, so I took a picture of a pickle from my fridge, and that's what's on the label.
The pickle sauce. So, did somebody ask for a pickle sauce and you like made it, or
Everyone
Good
likes
question.
pickle.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So there's a phenomenon going on with pickle. First of all, everybody asked me if I have a pickle sauce. There's a local hot sauce company called From Mild to Wild. It's been here since the 80s. They're an importer. They bring in hot sauces from all over the world, and they sell them on Spring Garden Road.
Yeah.
The last owner came to me after he closed up, and he said to me,
David?
David?
Yeah.
He said to me, Rudy, the best-selling sauce I had in my store was a pickle sauce.
That does not surprise me. There's pickle vodka. There's pickle everything. Right?
Pickle everything.
Everything.
And I don't believe it's a
good.
trend. I believe it's here to stay.
I think so, too.
Like hot sauce. You're not going to get tired of pickles. You're not going to get tired of hot sauce. Pickles are healthy too. Fermentate. Your gut needs the biomes, man. Like it needs
The pizza place there, Tobin, we used to go to when we worked in Bedford.
Yeah.
Remember I used to get the pickle pizza all the time?
Oh yeah.
It was fantastic.
and every other hot sauce
Pickle
company
Rick
has
is what
pickle.
they called it. Yeah, right? Pickle Rick? Is that what they called the
Pickle
pizza?
I don't know what they call it.
They called it Pickle Rick.
Did it? I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think so. Yeah.
There was even a pickle guy selling at the Seaport Market. I think it was called the Naked Pickle.
Okay.
And
Yes.
he was down there before I started, and he was popular, like really popular.
You can get spicy pickles now too, and all that stuff. It's great.
It's really good sauce, man. I like that
You know
one.
what?
Yeah.
That's the first time I tried that. It's
tasty.
really, really tasty. It's a
I'm going
good
to
one.
try this one now. This is the one I was most interested in
Yeah,
trying.
the porcini is one of the most unique. The story behind that one's kind of fun. It's so smoky jalapeno bacon has been a top seller for a long time. But I had decided to try going vegan about 6 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
And I did it as a test run just to see how it would go. And I loved it, so I stuck with it. I'm still vegan. But
yeah.
I made a vegan version of the smoky jalapeno bacon. I took the bacon out and put porcini mushroom, and I took the butter out and put avocado oil.
Interesting.
It's unique, isn't it?
My girlfriend was a vegetarian, but she would never eat mushrooms. So you would've-
Interesting. Yeah, that's a tough.
we would have still lost.
It's like
her.
not eating beans.
Yeah, I like everything. That is delicious too.
That's really
That's my jam. Yeah,
Yeah.
that one is. I love chipotle pepper. I think that's one of my favorite kind of like that kind of.
Are you getting some heat off it?
Not
It's
really.
not too much, eh?
No. These are really. I can taste a
Tobin.
little bit of heat on these.
Yeah.
These are all very easy.
Yeah.
These are Tobin heat.
What's a tough
Yeah.
one? Or do we bring a tough one out?
We got the molten pepper here.
Do I want to go all the
yeah,
way there?
molten
Now,
pepper's
we're
so
going to,
good.
after the show, we're going to do a little fun challenge with this. We're going to read some movie lines and stuff with this.
So maybe hold off on that.
should I
Yeah,
hold
hold
off
off.
on that?
I mean-
Because that's going to make me cry.
Because you know what? I'll eat it right now though. Because I'm not,
You'll do
I'm
it
not a part of
because
this.
Matt's kind of a
Give me one
freak
too.
of nature.
And
So
look,
you guys can
you
do
know
that,
what,
eh?
guys? I'm addicted to this sauce. This is a genius sauce. This is a fun one too. So have you heard of Candy Reaper Burn?
Candy Reaper
So
Burn.
Candy Reaper Burn was one of my top sellers. It's the hot version of the sweet cherry bomb.
Okay.
And it's kind of my claim to fame. Like there's a cult following behind Candy Reaper Burn. Okay. And
That's really good.
isn't it good?
That's really good.
I tried this year to make a sauce better than the Candy Reaper Burn, and that's what this is.
How you feeling the heat? You got a little.
Again, it's not.
You got a little though. Like I saw a little bit of a reaction, right? So there is
No,
some heat in there.
there's heat.
This
but
guy's dead. Like look,
it's
no
not-
emotions.
there wasn't. It's not.
We're just-
It's not too bad. But the thing is that it's kind of. It's like syrupy.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's dense.
Okay.
A little more dense than some of them kind of can be. At least even more than it kind of looks.
It's heavy. So when you
But,
lift a
yeah.
case of that, it's heavier than the other ones.
I bet it would be.
You know what? It's just sugar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So there's only 3 ingredients in that basically.
Really?
It's a crazy sauce: spring water, organic cane sugar, and peppers.
This episode is brought to you by Strategy Up. Strategy Up is a business consulting firm led by Mark Zerka, who has over 20 years' experience in building commercial strategies that will up your game, organize your teams, increase your productivity, and grow your business.
Whether you're a construction company looking to grow your revenue or a busy restaurant owner just trying to keep the doors open, Strategy Up can help. Strategy Up's boutique-style consultations will help you improve business process across nearly any industry.
Being a successful entrepreneur does not mean you have to be an expert in everything. Strategy Up specializes in building a relationship with you. Once pain points in the business are realized, Strategy Up will introduce process and technology that will power up your game to the next level.
A successful business requires investment. Your next step towards growth starts now. Email info@mystrategyup.com for a free business discovery call. Up your game with Strategy Up.
Oh.
Yeah, look at this. Yeah, that's the thing. So it's like sugars, organic cane sugar, fresh goat peppers, spring water, and Scotch bonnet.
Did you say goat?
Yeah, goat peppers are fun. They're from the Bahamas.
Goat peppers are...
That's what my dad found in the woods. That's the pepper.
This is a goat pepper.
That's the euphoric pepper my dad snagged the mosquito with.
Guys,
What's your dad's name?
Greg Brooks.
Greg Brooks and the goat pepper.
Yeah, the goat pepper.
Sounds like a movie.
Yeah, the greatest of all time.
Greg and the goat pepper, like James and the Giant Peach.
I like Greg. I like Greg and the goat.
Yeah, Greg and
I
the
guess
goat.
you got to have the pepper too. So goat peppers are from the Bahamas. They're a type of Scotch bonnet.
Yeah.
The joke, I guess, is that they kick as hard as a goat.
Okay.
But the truth is actually fascinating. Mm-hmm. So the goats eat the hot peppers to cool off in the heat.
Yeah, because they sweat.
It makes them sweat.
Right.
Drops their core
Right.
body temperature.
Yeah.
And they go to the plant, they sniff out all the 10 peppers on the plant, and they pick out the hottest one, and they eat that one. And what's fascinating, you might not know, is that they don't have taste buds. So their mouth doesn't burn whatsoever, but their body still sweats.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's not, it would be the capsaicin receptors. Is that what they would probably not have? Yeah.
That's right, yeah. They don't pick it up.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting.
Goat
pepper.
pepper all day.
They don't have capsaicin receptors like we do. So
Wow. That's why they have
Kinda like
those-
birds. Birds
those
can eat-
angry-looking eyes, those goats. You ever see goats' eyes? They always look a little...
they're
What's
like
up with goats,
jelly
eh?
bean.
Yeah.
Remember
Jelly
that
bean
horror
chips.
movie that came out a few years ago with the goats in the woods? There was one goat in the woods. Oh, what was that
I don't
about?
remember this.
Yeah.
Goats are kind of creepy.
Goats in the woods? Dude, I want to see this.
I love
know.
goats.
Yeah.
I want a goat.
All right.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the I know that's kind of a weird goat.
You want to go until you have a goat.
That'll be-
You're
you know
like,
what?
I don't
That'd
want to
be
go
the
anymore.
I hope the commercial kicks in right after you're like, I want to go. And then it'll go to our like second ad read of the day. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, we went on this goat tangent after we ate the hallucinogenic goat peppers.
I kind of want a mule.
Well, I mean,
watching-
we put them to work.
I was watching Tom Green on a podcast the other day, and he moved back to
He moved back to his camp.
Canada and bought a farm, and he's got a mule, and he loves his mule.
I love Tom Green and everything he does, dude.
Did you watch that on Theo Vaughn?
Yeah, I did.
that was good. Eh?
And I watched him. Well, no, I didn't see the Theo Vaughn. I might have saw a bit of it,
Yeah.
but I mean, I've seen on so many shows, and I just seen him do Glenn. They had Glenn on his podcast.
Okay.
Glenn from the old Tom Green show.
Oh wow, I
Right?
barely remember that.
And remember, Glenn, he used to give the producer guy a hard time.
Maybe,
And
yeah,
he was like
barely.
super, like Glenn was funny too in his own way, but he was kind of
Okay.
dry. Man,
Yeah.
they have it's a great show. Yeah, still a great show. Yeah.
He really changed the scene. We wouldn't be sitting here right now if it wasn't for Tom Green.
I mean, he was the podcast OG.
He's the
yeah, we were just
podcast
talking about
OG.
that with Jonathan Torrance.
We were.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
He's the OG.
Yeah,
Shout out to Tom Green. Please come on the show one
Tom
day.
Green for
That
the
would be
win.
amazing.
That would be amazing.
Just don't bring any moose with you.
yeah, or anything else.
Or pretty much
And listen
anything
to the
else.
Jonathan Torrance album song. You'll know what we mean by anything else.
I don't think he's weird anymore. He doesn't seem weird anymore. It's
I
like
think he's still weird.
He must
I think
be.
you just
Yeah.
get older, right? The gigs you did then aren't the gigs you want to do at 40 or
No.
50, right? Like
Yeah.
you'll do less extreme things to get attention.
I mean, he's,
Right.
he
As you
must
get
be
older.
like 60 now.
he's 50.
I would think he's early 50. I don't think he's much older than us. I mean,
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
The so when it comes to when it came to kind of the branding and stuff like that, we were talking a little before about the business, right? And what makes a really popular sauce and what makes a sauce that sells and things like that. Like, what's your thought process when it comes to kind of developing new sauces? And you said you had 15 sauces.
Yeah.
Like, is that I guess like, is that what you want to kind of have, or do you think about maybe condensing down and focusing on the more popular ones or anything like that at all? Like, talk us a little more about the business.
Like I told you, my dad has 80 flavors, and I always told him that's way too many. You get people come to the booth and sample for 30 minutes, scratch their head, and walk away. They're like, "What the hell just happened?"
Yeah.
I started with 3. Moved up to 5. I was like, 5's the max. I'm never doing more than 5. And I was like, all right, let's do one more, and then 10. No more than 10. Now I'm at 15. No more than 15.
Do you bring out seasonal flavors like every year?
I try to do a new one every year. I mean, people keep asking me for new products, and there's new ones to make. So and honestly, I love the product development. I think it's my favorite part of it. So I enjoy it. Will I make more than 15? I think at this point I'm going to start cutting some of the team members.
Yep.
Who I'm going to cut first is a big question. I don't know, but I'm going to have to cut someone.
Yeah.
I love the product development. How do we do it? Sometimes we take one of Dad's existing products and tweak it because it's so popular already.
Yeah.
Other times I make it up myself, like the mustard or the pickle. Those are completely my creations. Other times we work on it together on a family trip and just sit on the beach and talk about what we're going to do and tastings and we love developing products. It's fun.
What about maybe like, afternoon pint hot sauce?
I knew he was going to say that.
I am.
Oh yeah. So private labeling. Everybody wants to do a private. Everybody wants to take one of my bottles and strip the label and put their name on it, which is fine. I'm into it to a certain degree. I tried it at the beginning. I thought it was a lucrative side project, but it always was so complicated.
See, I don't necessarily want to strip your label off. I want it to be Rudi's hot sauce, but I want it to be Rudi's afternoon pint hot sauce.
600 bottles minimum.
Yeah.
We could sell that.
Yeah, it's not that much.
Maybe we could sell 600 bottles of hot sauce.
Yeah.
That's a batch. That's what fits in a pot. So I make 600 bottles per pot.
Okay.
And that's a pot.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
There you go. There
600
you go.
bottles. Are we slinging hot sauce now too? Jesus Christ. Don't do too much.
I would
We got to slow down.
love to make a hot sauce.
I actually did my first private label last year.
Yeah.
The mustard company in PEI, Atlantic Mustard Company, they approached me. They wanted me to take this product and make them a version of it.
Okay.
And so I did that for them and put their label on it, and it's going well.
Cool.
Yeah.
I mean, they're great tasting sauces, man. So congratulations. And so can people get this? Like they get it all around Nova Scotia. Obviously, I've seen this in grocery stores like Sobeys before.
Not Sobeys.
Not Sobeys.
No, not Sobeys or Superstore. I was in the Superstore in Joe Howe as a test run, but it was just a backdoor deal, which is what it sounds like. I tend to stay away from the big players as much as possible and try to
put it in small spots.
I like the little spots. I got 70 stores across Nova Scotia that I drive out to them.
70 stores.
We communicate by text and we chat and I build relationships with them. So I really, really, really enjoy that.
Yeah,
that's cool. Kind of just the guerrilla stuff. I mean, we've had Sylvain Charlevoix on our show, and he talked about how complicated it can be for small producers, local producers like yourself to get into these big box stores because they actually ask you to pay them.
It can be. There's fees, and if you don't do well, you have to buy it back, and you don't get the shelf space you want. They don't buy enough to keep it on stock, and you're always supplying them. There's a lot of hiccups, but if you want to grow, you have to. If my goal was to be as big as possible, I would have no choice.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
Do you want to grow?
Yeah, it's a tough question. I mean, I want to grow. I just want it to grow organically. I'm at the place now where I let it all come to me. I'm like, I don't make a lot of sales calls anymore to stores. I get contacted by stores now. It grows as it grows. I had a guy trying to hustle it in Dubai, trying to get it into the grocery stores there. That was interesting. Yeah. But I feel like I need to hit up Ontario before Dubai.
That's fair.
Yeah, right.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. Maybe you don't, right? Like, maybe it's cool to try to sell it in Dubai first.
We did try.
And have it come back. Yeah.
It wouldn't really work.
It wasn't working? No?
There's a lot of red flags between us and Dubai, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was hard to do it over in Dubai?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
But I mean, realistically, you have a whole lot of other market to get there, right? Spread throughout the Maritimes, and you don't want to compete with Dad, so maybe stay out of Quebec, right? But
well, he's not in stores, so it's not much, and he's making my product, so
that's true.
Every bottle sold profits to him.
That is true. Yeah, I guess that's kind of the double. You know what? Your dad kind of almost reminds me a little bit. I just found this out. Do you know that there's one cheese manufacturer for four main pizza companies in
all the
America?
pizza franchises. You sent me that.
I sent it to you the other day.
Reddit,
So it was it's like Papa John's and I don't know what they were, but it was those level of and there was four of them.
Scary.
and it's one guy who makes all of their cheese.
One cheese man to rule
Well,
them
you
all.
can follow all the companies on Earth back to like 6 families. I mean,
Yeah.
it gets
Nobody
crazy.
knows.
Yeah.
Like nobody knew who this guy really was. He doesn't do any marketing. He doesn't do anything like that.
Low profile.
But he's low profile. But he's like a multi-billion-dollar company. And every time a pizza's sold in America and from a chain, you're basically making this guy richer.
That's cool.
It's pretty cool.
He deserves it probably.
Well, that's just it, right?
We got to do
he
that
started
with
from one
Rudis.
store.
We got to get the sauce
think so.
on Big Macs or something, right?
Right.
Spice up the Big Mac.
I'm down with it.
You
I
know,
mean,
that pickle sauce right there, that would be awesome on a delicious McDonald's Big Mac.
Oh,
Okay, let's try it. Let's try that out because that would be such a good sauce to have in a burger.
And then, you know what? It's funny. I'm really just trying. I have 2 intentions. One is to make a living,
Yeah.
and 2 is to get as many people trying that delicious sauce my dad makes as possible. 'Cause
Yeah.
that was the initial intention.
No, that's awesome. Well, you're doing a great job, man.
Yeah, I throw myself out there. I do work hard to get it out there. I do all the shows. I sell a lot in person. A lot of sampling. I sample an unreal amount of sauce.
Cool.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
worth it. Yeah.
Well, you want to jump into
Let's jump into 10 questions.
10 questions
All right, let's do
about
it.
Rudy?
Sure.
These are weird questions, Rudy.
I like it.
So, Matt, are you all good on your end there?
All good.
Okay, we'll just go 1 for 1 this time. We'll go back and forth. Oh, we should introduce this. If we just do this part on video, we'll just stop
yes.
and we'll do the.
Yeah.
Okay. Rudy
Hello.
of Rudy's Hot Sauce.
That's me.
Welcome to 10 questions.
Thank you.
Okay.
Good to be here.
10 questions with Rudy.
Let's do
Are
it.
we doing a good job?
So far, so good.
I'm excited.
Okay. All right.
Let's
Rudy,
do it.
question 1.
There we go.
Yeah.
If hot sauce didn't exist,
Oh, God.
what would you put on everything instead?
That's a good question. Olive oil came to mind right away.
Whoa.
Interesting, eh? I love olive oil. I drink it in the morning.
Do you?
Cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
I love
really
it.
good for
I
you.
don't drink it, but
That's
it's
what
good
they
for
do.
your skin.
They do that in Europe and
Yeah.
on the Mediterranean. You drink some olive oil. What would I put? Salt. That's my answer. Salt.
Okay.
It would be Celtic salt, fleur de sel,
Yep.
good salt. I love salt.
Yeah.
Great answer.
We always have fleur de sel. It's good.
Yeah.
So question number 2. If you could hire one dream celebrity to promote Rudy's Hot Sauce, who would it be and why?
Why does Sydney Sweeney come to mind?
She's selling jeans. You got to pick someone else.
Let's go with. Oh man, that's a tough one. Like a local one or anybody?
Anybody.
Any
Your dream celebrity.
Dream celebrity.
You can bring people back from the dead if you want. You got anybody you want. Michael Jackson.
I'm not a big celebrity person. I don't want to be controversial either.
Okay.
Let's go with Sly.
Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, Sylvester Stallone.
Like Rambo.
Oh yeah,
Like just before
yeah.
he goes
Like
into
doing
action.
his like
just-
thumbs up thing with the Rudy's hot sauce.
that's awesome.
I think that'd be a great label.
I think
I
that's
think so
awesome.
too. Yeah, let's go with
Rambo
You should
Sly.
do the
hot sauce.
Rambo sauce, right?
Yeah,
Make
Rambo
it like
sauce.
a really red color.
I like that Rambo
First blood.
sauce.
First blood.
I will say I'm not into gimmicks.
Okay.
I've never been a gimmicky guy with my hot sauce. I want it to kind of be like a fine wine. You know?
Cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Love it.
Okay.
That's great.
All right,
Question number 3 over to you.
All right. Okay. Which actor should play you in the upcoming Canadian Netflix movie, The Hot Sauce King?
Yeah.
What actor's going to play Rudy?
I got his face in mind, but I can't figure out his name. What's the guy who does those motivational videos and like everybody thinks is crazy?
Not the Liver King.
What's his name though?
Not the Liver King. No.
No.
Oh yeah. I might just circle back if I can think of his name.
Motivational speeches.
He did that.
Motivational speeches.
Oh, yeah, I'm bad with names, really bad.
That's okay.
Don't know. I can't think of his name. Okay, let's think of someone else. Let's go with Corey Bowles from the Trailer Park. Corey Bowles from the Trailer Park. Boys.
Corey
Yeah,
Bowles.
let's get him going.
Okay,
He'd
that's
rep that
awesome.
shit.
I love that. I think he'd kill that. Yeah,
I think he would, actually.
Yeah, he'd smash that role. No problem.
Shia LaBeouf, that's the guy.
Shia
Shia
LaBeouf.
That's what I was thinking of.
Okay,
Yeah, let's get him going.
Either
That's it.
or. Okay, so if Shia turns you down, you got to reach out
You
to
know
Corey.
the motivational videos I'm talking about?
Yeah, okay.
Yes. Okay, so question number 4. Okay. If you could create a mythical pepper, what magical power would it give the person who ate it?
Telepathy.
Ooh.
Okay.
Or in your dad's story, entrepreneurism, right?
It did give him that.
You know, and go back and listen to our episode if you're only catching this part.
I think it would activate some unlocked DNA in the body that kind of that kind of activated all kinds of like, you know, psychic abilities, that kind of thing. That'd be cool. But telekinesis would be cool. Like,
Yeah.
It
the
would be.
bottle lifts up, and the wrapper comes off, and the lid flips, and it douses on my food without me touching it.
You are going way too low level than I would. I would be like moving cars out of my way in traffic.
Oh man! All right, Matt, go ahead.
Is it me? Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's 5 to you, dude.
Oh, is it 5 to me?
This is why we don't go back and forth anymore.
Oh, this is why we don't do the back and
I
forth
can't
thing. I
keep
keep
track.
forgetting. Yeah.
5 to you.
Okay. What? What's your beer style pairing for like a fiery plate of wings? So if you, I mean, I know you're a vegetarian, but so if you had like the fog.
No, that's fine. I ate chicken wings my whole life. I
Yeah.
just went vegetarian 5 years ago.
So what do you think would be a good beer to pair with that? Like, and you can say style of beer, like a lager or an IPA or a stout.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of think a light beer would go well with that, like a pale ale, just something basic. I don't think you want to go too heavy because, I mean, you're eating wings, that's pretty heavy. You got a stout, that's pretty filling, right?
Yeah.
I think a nice pale, maybe a bit of citrus in it would be good.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends what sauce you're using, though. I mean, you can't just say wings. It really depends what type of wing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this will be different than this, right?
I think it would be. This would be the stout.
Yeah.
That would be the pale ale.
Yeah. I like it.
Or the pilsner, yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right, number 6. So, is chasing or creating the perfect hot sauce more about the destination or the journey?
It's always about the journey and everything. If you've ever read The Dark Tower by Stephen King, you know that. It's all about the journey. I mean, like we talked about the product development.
Yeah.
It's really about that. But then having a killer product at the end of the day is pretty gold too.
It's pretty awesome.
I don't know. It's a tough one, but the journey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I relate to that because like there was at a time where I was making, not legally, but I was making distilled products.
Sure.
I wasn't selling them, but I was just making them for myself. But then I was kind of giving them away because I couldn't drink that much.
Right.
But I enjoyed making them and I enjoyed
Yeah.
giving them to others. And people were like, oh, this was really good. I just enjoyed making a great product.
Yeah. And, for me, it's more growing the company and getting the brand out there that I've enjoyed building.
Yeah.
Like I'm not in the kitchen much anymore. Like at the beginning, I was in the kitchen cooking just, to play my part. But now I'm too busy and Dad does his thing and I do my thing. And I like the development of building new customers, meeting new people.
You're a
That's my
relationship
favorite.
guy.
Relationships. I love meeting new people and getting new customers. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Cool.
Yeah.
7 over to you.
I'm out of questions of mine. So did the questions you add at the end work or not? I don't know what's going on.
Number 7.
These must be the good ones here.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Matt added the last few here. Oh gosh, he went in heavy too.
Okay, heavy on this one.
If Trump was a hot sauce, what would it be?
There's that hot sauce brand down in the States called Truff. Have you guys heard of that?
Truff?
It's a truffle oil hot sauce. It's like
Okay.
$25-$30 a bottle. I think he'd be that.
Okay.
He'd be Truff.
So he'd be overpriced.
He'd be truffle oil.
All right. Got it.
All right. I like it. All right. And you know what? We kind of chatted a little bit about this beforehand, but because we talked about this, about how Sean from Hot Ones
Right. Yeah,
tweeted out.
Sean?
Sean from Hot
Yeah.
tweeted out his sauce.
That's a good story, yeah.
So, if you could pick one of your hot sauces to be on Hot Ones, which one would it be?
Molten pepper bliss.
Molten pepper blue. Oh, not
There
this
you go.
one. That
This one right here.
Okay.
I'm just in love with it. And it could be I answer it like that because it's new and I'm just like infatuated by it.
I'll be trying that out in our next
Yeah.
segment.
Yeah. Or Candy Reaper Burn.
A YouTube exclusive. So if you're only listening to this show on Spotify and Apple, subscribe to the YouTube, please.
Yes.
It's really low subscribers. It almost looks embarrassing compared to the other ones. So please subscribe to YouTube.
Yeah.
Good plug.
Yeah,
There we
yeah.
go.
So there you
Yeah.
go. So Sean, let's
Yeah.
get this thing on here.
And I'll be
that'd be
doing it.
fun.
I'll be doing that one on YouTube.
We're tweeting it out.
Reading movie lines. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Question number 9 to you, Tobin.
Question number 9. Okay.
And check out the picture of me and Sean on my socials too.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
Not me and Sean. Sean and my bottle.
Sean in the bottle,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
also Willem Dafoe tweeted out a hot sauce of his.
The picture of me and
Willem
Willem
Dafoe's a
Dafoe
goat.
and I are awesome. Yeah, he's totally the goat. And he was in full character for the Lighthouse when he took the picture with me. Eh?
What?
Like he was in full character. His wife is like a supermodel. She took the picture,
gosh.
and he put his
Willem
arm around
Dafoe's-
me, and she's like smiling. He went, "Arr." Did you watch the movie, The Lighthouse?
Lighthouse? Yeah.
I had a hard time getting a chunk of the script because I was going to do a chunk. You know how I was doing that movie line saying eating your super hot
Yeah,
sauce?
yeah, you
We're
were
going to do
telling
after
me about
this.
that, yeah.
So we're going to do that after this. But I was going to use
Were you?
that first bit from The Lighthouse where it's just him and the young guy.
Sure,
Right?
that would've
Yeah.
been cool.
It would have been cool, but we didn't pick that part. I picked a different
Pattinson,
one.
yeah.
Oh, my
Robert
gosh.
Pattinson.
Anyway,
Yeah,
anyways.
yeah.
Number 9.
Oh, this kind of really ties in nicely to what you're saying when you go back into our episode. So designing a dessert hot sauce, what would it look like?
Well, for me, it's Candy Reaper Burn. I mean, it's not my. I mean, you talked about putting that blueberry sauce we were talking about on pancakes. I mean, that sounds great. I was saying like I don't think you'd sell heaps of it, but a dessert hot sauce, eh? I mean, what's starting to come to mind now that I think about your question is maple.
Yeah.
What type of pepper would go good with maple? Not jalapeno. That doesn't work.
No.
It's a tough one. Like maybe a chocolate habanero with maple.
Yeah.
Would that be awesome or what?
Yes.
You like that? He loves
love
desserty things, right? Like
it's not like a chocolate
beers and
habanero
dessert
tastes like
sauces.
chocolate. It doesn't taste like chocolate, but it gets that thought train going.
Right.
Yeah. It's just a dark brown pepper.
Okay.
That's why they call it chocolate.
Oh, it's a chocolate pepper.
Chocolate looking pepper.
Or
All
maybe take the maple and just do a chocolate sauce with that. That would be better, maybe.
Or
Cool.
that too, but
All right. Last question, man.
Last question.
All right.
So here we go. Question number 10 is what we ask every single person.
Last call.
Last call. It's the last call.
Our last call. I like it.
What is one piece of advice that you were given in your life that you'd like to share with us?
Oh, man.
And our listeners.
Yeah.
Make decisions from the heart, not from the mind.
Okay.
That's deep. Did somebody tell you that?
No.
No, you just kind of found that along the
Kind
way.
of my thing. I mean, probably someone told it to me indirectly in a book. I read a lot of books about that type of thing, manifestation and like living life properly and getting what you want out of it. And like, I think that we make so many decisions with our brain. We don't feel things out.
Yeah.
How does it feel? Like you got a job interview. You look at the pay. That's brain. You look at your boss. That's brain. How are you going to feel doing that job? That's heart.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Make your decision on how you feel, not the pay.
Yep. I like it.
Love it.
Yeah. I think
Well,
it speaks.
Yeah.
So
Rudy,
yeah.
It's been a
Cheers.
pleasure. Matt's
I'm
out of
gonna-
beer,
I'm
but he's
gonna-
cheersing with your hottest chip, I think.
Cheers, guys.
Awesome.
Cheers.
Great episode, buddy. There you go.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, you did a great job.
Thank you for listening to The Afternoon Pint. We are an independent podcast and we need your support. Please take a moment to hit that like, follow, and share button. Email us if you have an idea or suggestion for the show. Please send your feedback. We'd love to hear from you.